continue our trip through Armenia. This time we're in Tatev to visit a 9th century monastery located on a large plateau near the Tatev village. This monastery, along with several others, contains centuries-old artifacts, still intact in its original and restored condition. Getting here, you either drive the serpentine highway that follows the Varatan Gorge, or take the world's longest reversible aerial tramway. We opted for the tramway, because why not? The next stop was to visit an ancient cave community called Kandarask. To get to the caves, one must cross a 160-meter long swinging bridge. Finally, we end our amazing day at the Yerevan monastery. This monastery was founded in 1005 AD by Bishop Havahanas. Tourists come here to view the amazing sunset, so make sure to arrive at least an hour before sunset. That way you still have plenty of daylight to walk around before finding a spot to watch the sun go down. The following day on our way back to Yerevan, sheep. Lots of sheep.
We finally made it to Yerevan. This is almost gonna end our trip. We're supposed to go to this really cool restaurant called Lavash Restaurant, but we got there and then they don't take any walk-ins. They're fully booked, so we end up to check out this one, which is called Dolmama. They're actually really cool also. Missy.
Sir?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Move this out of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then behind me is really cool because you have this big old grape wine, and it says here that's like 19th century grape wine. So this grape wine has been here forever, which is really, really awesome. It's huge and it's fruiting. It's really awesome. And then we have our bread basket. They're not warm. This almost feels like a ciabatta bread. Ugh. I find no seasoning it. Have a little bit herby flavor to it, which is pretty nice. I'm share this with Dean. I ordered forgot what it's called. What's a vintage wine? Smells really good. Interesting. It smells very rich. Okay. The aftertaste, like it stays here really short and then it's gone right away. Not bad, but I actually think the hint Iranian one from yesterday was better, but this is not bad also. And then Dean ordered a compote. They call fruit juice here compote. And this is I love these. These are the wild cherry compote that I always love to eat. I started liking the wild cherry jam, and then the compotes are same amazingness. This is actually really good. And then for appetizer, we got a dolma that's wrapped in cabbage leaves, and not sure what this is. I think it's dates or fig. So it has kidney beans, it has lentils, and then a bunch of like other veggies. It's served cold. Looks very good. I'm gonna try it. I think I see. Oh yeah, this is lentil, kidney beans. Maybe I don't think there's rice. So this is one of their appetizer dish. I'll try this real quick. Oops. Pretty decent. It has like a tomato taste in it. Slightly on the bland side, so I think a little bit more salt would be better. But it is cold and make a great appetizer. And then it's a great vegetarian dish as well. There's absolutely no meat in here. So we're gonna start with this and then work our way We ordered mountain lamb stew and wild mushrooms. Can't wait for those. So let's start off with our appetizer first. We're gonna try this other bread. Yeah, it's a brown bread. Okay. I think it's like more like a rye bread. Not bad. And then we got our entrees. Wild mushroom. Lamb stew. Mountain lamb stew. You can obviously tell that we're in a restaurant right now because they actually care about the plating. When we're used to eat at guest houses, it's more like family style. But okay, let's try this. This is definitely purple basil. The purple basil here are actually quite amazing. It's actually really flavorful. Some kind of cheese on top. Ooh. Okay, let me get this over. Oh, oops. Wild mushrooms are here, and there's like grilled tomatoes on the bottom. This goes on here. Okay. Just some sumac, grilled tomato juice, and then some olive oil on there. It's pretty decent. Let's try this. Ooh, these look like super meaty mushrooms. They definitely cook with butter. It tastes heavenly. And then the white cheese here. I think it's more like one of those like homemade white cheese, but this one tastes more like mozzarella compared to a feta, and then it melts like a mozzarella, so it coats really well with the mushroom and tomato. And we put together. Let's see. Well, it's a really good dish. Super delicious. I never think like you can put buttered mushrooms on top of grilled tomatoes and put a layer of cheese on it. The combination tastes absolutely divine. No. So, going to our lamb stew side. It came with some kind of carby stuff. I don't know what it is. Being said, it's an emerald wheat. It's like a barley dish. That's probably their carbs. Yep, it tastes like what we had yesterday at the guest house. The guest house actually made us a whole bowl about this big, almost this plate big, bowl full of like barley porridge with like beef in it. It tastes like this. It's pretty good. And then lamb in here. Typical fennel plating, carrots, and I don't know what that green is. Lamb actually looks pretty good. Let's see. That's a good combination of like fat and lean meat. So, oh yeah, super duper tender. The fennel gives a great kick. Oh my god, this is so tender. It's as tender as a Kazbeki lamb. It's so good. The fennel adds a great herby flavor to it, and then I'm just really curious what this green stuff is. It tastes a little bit minty, a little bit grassy. It's not bad. I actually really like it. So there you have it. This is our dinner, our first dinner in Yerevan, or our only dinner in Yerevan. So far so good. Loved it. See you next time.